Aloha, this is Saratina. I'm going to see if we're going to go live or be in Memorex. Today is Sunday, October 31st. Happy Halloween. What? Shaman. We'll look up, the other words represented for Halloween. We'll just do one card and see how it's filming. Then we might go live. Should check the temperature. That's what I'm going to do. That's the way it works. Chakra clearing. I love the cards. We're going to keep going with this. Okay, so the hardest thing to do right now is like to sit comfortably. To have the camera set up and talk into it. So today I'm long ways. I don't know if that works or not. And I know that Liz had asked about captions. There should be captions on YouTube on the bottom of these in black and pink. If that's easy to see, let me know. If it's not, I can change it. I think it's kind of cool. We watch captions all of the time when we watch flicks. So thank you for that. But I don't know what they're like. Oh my gosh, so synchronicity. I have to go back because I just have to. Because this right, too good to be true. Chakra clearing, the lotus from the flower deck. By clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom. So that's chakra clearing. So that's our first card today. We went with flowers. Ooh, and I have the chakra cards right above them. Our next card from Mermaids and Dolphins is Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions have been answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. I do have to say that once you sit down, and you don't have to do a long meditation, just doing a short meditation and checking in and letting it go, then everything kind of becomes really synchronistic and things will happen. Like because we just got Lakshmi and the goddesses. So there you go. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Lakshmi, bright future. Well, I just have to say this is fabulous. Is anybody watching? This is sweet. Go next are the romance angels. What do they have to say today? Let's see. Okay, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, which is always a good thing actually, because like Everett and I spend a lot of time together, and then when we separate, we can come together and chat about what's going on. So if you look at separation like a sad card, it's just time alone. Maybe someone needs a little break. Mama needs to sit in the bathroom for a minute and eat some fucking chocolate. Let her. Okay. So, are you dressed up today because it's Halloween? Anybody going out? I guess it's really strange being in the desert. We're gonna watch, well, probably The Nightmare Before Christmas. My favorite movie ever. Jack and Sally. Okay, so these are the healing angels. Blessings. We have blessings. Well, that's really sweet. I have to say that if you've watched anything with me, that chakra healing, synchronicity, Lakshmi, separation, blessings is a beautiful spread. I'll take a picture. So up next we have Earth Magic Oracle. Now remember, this is the newest deck that I just got. The sweetest thing last night too. See, this thing kind of this is why it's easier to just kind of be like topless, because this thing pulls on my neck and I have to sew it and move it. So that's what I might be doing soon. So anyhow, why am I even moving around like that? I have one more deck to do. Okay, so the new deck. So I get the new deck and pick a card. Jim picks 3 Fallout for him. And then after that, Ev says, I want you to pick a card for me. This deck. Oh, I'm going with it. I already shuffled this deck. Put my energy into it for the day before this all was going down, because I was like, okay, so am I going to do this? How are we going to put the camera? Camera angle. Can you see the cards? Do you want to see the cards? I like when you see the cards, because when the cards turn over and they flip, that's a lot of fun. So I'm totally like, okay, so put my energy into the cards already. So the fact that it came out that quick, I'm going with it. We're going to see what it is. Milky Way. So this is the card that came out the other night when I flipped 3 for Jim. So, and this is perspective. So this is the card I'm going to read today. It is from Earth Magic and Milky Way and perspective. La la la. La la la. Oh, Milky Way. Okay, so Milky Way. That is a candy bar, isn't it? Milky Way. Perspective. The Milky Way is said to be one of billions of galaxies in the observable universe. It contains between 200 to 400 billion stars, the one most familiar to us being the Sun. The oldest star in our galaxy is 13.2 billion years old, said to be nearly as old as the universe itself, and the Earth is about 4.5 billion years old. Distances are measured in light years, and the Milky Way galaxy is believed to be 100,000 light years in diameter. The enormity and vastness stagger the mind and challenge the imagination, yet it also gives us some notion of where we fit in all of this. Considered from this perspective, our usual frame of reference is put to the task. We're faced with the choice of abandoning our myopic vision in favor of seeing and accepting a bigger picture, or we can just allow ourselves to be overwhelmed by a sense of smallness and helplessness. Yet know that we're composed of material from those very stars that inhabit the Milky Way. Thus, we're connected to Earth and the entire universe at all times, in life and in death. You have lost your perspective. So it is time to step back, breathe, and allow yourself to detach in order to gather information from your senses and regain your perspective about the situation. Detachment does not mean that you no longer care. It simply indicates that you are looking at things from a different point of view It is an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non-reactive awareness of these things. The witness, that internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so silly. For a second there, I forgot if I hit play. Because this started out just to be a photo. And then I'm like, what if I'm sitting here like this whole time and it's really not recording? Woo-hoo, it's recording. So, anywho, good to check in. Okay. It simply indicates that you are looking at things from a different point of view. It is an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non-reactive awareness of these things. The witness, that internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in your life, offers his or her eyes here. Through these lenses of pure awareness, you can examine all aspects of your experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, without denying anything. By doing so, you will come to understand a greater perspective than is typically justified by the ego, which allows you to see what is before you with clear vision and an open mind. Well, I like that because the separation card and detaching go hand in hand. So if you're going to separate and step back and just take a moment, like I said, if Mama needs to eat a chocolate bar and she needs to like close the door in the bathroom because that's like the only place to go in the house to do it, maybe it's time. And it is that time of year, that there's going to be lots of candy and Mama's, I think I read that moms gain the most weight after this time of year for eating their kids' candy. Sneaking their kids' candy. Whenever it was growing up, so I was like, Halloween's really not all about candy. So he would get to pick like 9 pieces if he was 9 years old, and it was like 1 a day. And then, 10 pieces. And then 11, and now it's more competition with the kids. Like, well, how many did you get? What did you get? Blah, blah, blah. So one year, I think we were at a motel or had a house because we were sitting on the ground and he opens up his candy. Oh, it was when we were in Cottonwood at Kristen's. And we went trick-or-treating, and actually it was kind of crazy because it was dark and there was not a lot going on in the units that night. But he did come home with a few pieces of candy, and he puts it down, and it was like, okay, so how old are you? And then here's the kid. He's like, how about if I split it with you, and you get half and I get half? Ha ha! So, of course, the kid in me was like, I went walking too, I went walking too. So, we split the candy, we ate some candy, and that was kind of the first indulged, candy binge he had when we were in Cottonwood. So, this time around, we have, le wind. We just had a Reese's, and then Eric said he was gonna bring candy, so I'm not like interested in like buying any candy this holiday season, because if people are gonna bring us candy like afterwards, and I was like, dude, like moderation, and because there's a lot of candy out now, and it is what it is, right? What is Halloween? What is Halloween? My favorite movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas. You're going to have to put it in later and watch it. If you haven't seen it, fabulous. Love Sally and all the characters. We could have a sing-along. So, so I think that's it with cards. We are at 15:05. 15's a good time, right? Not too short, not too long. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. Actually, I'm going to show you because it's too good. It's too good. You got to see this. You got to see this. So, chakra balancing, lotus. By clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Blessings. And then we have 2 affirmations came today. And I'm going to read the positive affirmations. It is so comfortable to play victim because it is always someone else's fault. I have to stand on my own 2 feet and take some responsibility. I am willing to release the need for this condition. We can always say, aho, amen. Anything you want to say at the end, too. And Milky Way, perspectives. So, give you a little perspective right there. Woo! Yeah. Perspective. Everything we do is perspective. Everything. You can look at everything with perspective, right? Half full, half empty, cold, hot. It just is perspective. So that was lovely. I'm gonna probably go get in the water again and get this wet and get this wet. Get that wet. 'Cause it's a warm day for an October. It's a warm day, but I have to tell you, last night was the most beautiful night, like ever. Perfect. It was just gorgeous. So, tonight will probably be close to that because it's about hot during the day. But yeah, we had a great day. We had a great night. We had some yummy autumnal pancakes. Message me if you want this recipe. They were hearty and delicious. And I'm just thinking of Megan Jo Bell right now. I love you because she's just going to run with this. She's just going to run with this. She's going to have her own show one day. Megan is. And it's going to be better than Saturday Night Live. Let me tell you, because this girl is funny. And so I can just hear her laughing right now. And so I love you, Megan. And it's time to go. I was saying something. I forgot. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. So this is nice. Rose spray. And a little toodles. Make it a great, happy, Halloweeny kind of day. Beauty gave us, I think we have Happy Halloweeny, the Halloweeny book from whenever it was little. And just to be silly today, I'm going to go find it and read it tonight. And ha 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 ha. We're off to see the wizard. Okay. Oh, I guess these are namaste hands. Okay.